Okay, today we're going to cover area. We're going to do 3 different shapes: a rectangle, a triangle, and a circle. We're going to go ahead and start off with the rectangle, which is, I know you guys in the past have heard length times width. We're going to do base times height because it carries into the triangle. So our base in this case is going to be 16. So I'll write down 16. My height is going to be 9, so it's going to be 6 times 9. And that's what I'm going to plug into my calculator. So now I'm going to go to my Desmos calculator. So I'm just going to switch tabs. So I go to this tab, type in my 16 times 9. I get my 144. Flip back to here, pick my 144. That's the area of a rectangle. Now I'm going to do area of a triangle. Now the area of a triangle still has the base times height in it, but it does add this 1/2. So whatever you multiply, just like we did on the rectangle, then the next step would be to take half of it, divided by 2. So let's look at our triangle. So our triangle has a height of 8. Okay, the height is always from the base to the top of that triangle. That's the height, and it will make a 90-degree angle with the base. It always does that. This 10, don't let that distract you. This 10 is actually the hypotenuse of this little triangle I make when I do my little dotted line in the middle. But in any case, what I want is the 6 and the 8. So I'm going to do 6 times 8, and then I'm going to divide it by 2. So let's go ahead and enter all of that into my Desmos calculator. So I go to my calculator. I'm going to clear this. I'm going to make a fraction. So I'll do my 6. I'm just going to do 6, and I'm going to divide by 2. But I'm going to go back to the top. I'm going to put in my times 8. So I want it to look like that. Oh, I could hit the fraction button. Anyway, I get 24. So I go back to here, and I'm going to type in 24. Now they don't want the units, so all I'm going to type in is the 24. It won't work if I type in letters, so just put my 24. Okay, now I'm going to do the area of a circle. This formula is a little different. This formula is going to be pi r squared. Okay, and now pi, I know you guys are used to using 3.14 in the past, but to get a more accurate answer, you're going to use pi. The calculators have the pi button, so we're going to use pi. Okay, so all I need to know is what is the radius of this circle. So they give me 8 for the radius. So that means this r is equal to 8. So my formula is going to be pi 8 squared. Again, we're going to use our Desmos calculator. So you should go ahead and create a tab for that so that you can just click back and forth on that. So you can get it. So I'm going to go to my Desmos calculator. I'm going to clear it. I'm going to put in my pi. There's pi right there. 8. And it's going to be squared. Now I get 2. Oh, and just a reminder, we are going to 2 decimal places. So I go 201.061. Even though I'm only going to 2 decimal places, 1, 2, I put the third number because that's going to tell me whether it goes up or down. In this case, it doesn't change because it's less than 5. If it's 5 or more, that 6 would have to go up. But since it's not, it stays the same. So my answer will be 201.06. This is rounding. The 100th place is 2 spots after the decimal. Okay, so now I go back to my Desmos and I'm just going to type it in. 201 point, oops, 0.06. And that's the area of a circle.